Good morning. Congrats for completing the 4F. Now you are on 1G. I have this as my prepared plate. So tacking has been done already, and it has been dressed as well. At least 20 mm, okay. So 20 mm, 20 mm. And the same thing here. 20 mm, 20 mm. I have this run on and then run off plates. One is here, one is here. So there are two. If there are two, then we say plates. Run on and then run off. Someone may say run on, run off tabs. Okay, TABS. If it is one, we say tab. And the purpose is that it is going to help me to start my welding from the plate, the tagged plate being the run on, and then I can continue with my bead laying. Of course, we are going to do root pass or root penetration. This 4 mm Electrode. Bohler, okay, Bohler. It is 8018. 8018 Bohler Electrode. Quality packed, so it is 4 mm. And because it is 4 mm, now I can use this as an example. Now, from this side to this side is called included angle. Now, one side, each side is called groove face, okay? And the groove face was cut at an angle of 30 degrees. So 30 and 30, so the included angle becomes 60 degrees. Because I'm using the 4 mm, the root face, even though you not see it well, okay, was also filed to 4 mm. And the gap is also 4 mm. So we have this as the root gap. The root face is inside, and then the groove face. That's all. So at the end, I can tack the run on or run off plate to the bench. I can carry out my work. Always you have to check if your tacking was done correctly, okay? So now we can tack. Someone to come and then you can order the machine. The current is somewhere 120. So I will start. In case of the current being too high, I'll have to decrease to 100, okay? You don't need high currents for the wood penetration. And on the movement, actually, it will be forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards, in that order. We are using a positive. So therefore, the heat is concentrated on the plate. That's why we are moving the back and then the forward, okay? So front and back, or backwards and forward, in that order. From start to finish. Then you are done. In case of the electrode getting finished, you are to push it in to create a small hole. Normally they are calling it as onion hole. Otherwise, your restarting would be compromised because you refuse to leave the onion hole. When you leave the onion hole, it becomes the diameter of the electrode. So the next one can easily penetrate and then continue the bead laying. All right? Listen. Okay, so we have this as 1G, okay? We have 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G. So if it is 2G, then this is how it will be welded. And 3G, vertically positioned, and then 4G. The welding is done under. Start. Use scratching method. My handshade is not clear, so I have to take off my goggles before I weld, okay? Okay, so a tank must be firm, okay? Reinforced. Okay, so now I can start my weld. The first is to test the current, okay? Now I'm just demonstrating. Now as you are welding to penetrate, you must also be sure that don't destroy the groove, okay? I don't destroy the groove. Don't destroy the groove, okay? Because there are some instances after the root penetration, you are going to do hot pass. They may not give you any angle grinder to dress the root penetrated bit. So don't destroy the groove. Now if you like, because you are beginners, focus on how to weld the bead and not destroying the groove, okay? Maybe before we think of how it will penetrate, if you want to, you can combine the two, achieving a penetration and then not destroying the groove as well. If learning is from soft to hard, so I don't intend to even do something, I would say perfect. Yeah, if I do it perfect, some might be discouraged that how long will I achieve this perfection? So demonstrations are not meant for perfection, but I can do about 1, 2, 3, 4 demonstrations, and each demonstration is better than the former one. I mean, that's how it is, okay? I have to increase the current a bit. So front and back, okay? Forward and then backward. The grinder, get me the grinder. No, why black? It's okay. It's okay. At least I will manage it. Okay, so as I said, the first is to check about the inner side. Okay. Ideally, that's how it should be. And then later you can think about the penetrated bit, okay? Or you can choose to do the two. Make the inner very beautiful and then the underside as well. If I can easily do my hot part, okay? Any question? My current was no good. The current was no good. So therefore I was struggling to move. Any question? Any question? The pliers. Get me a plier. This is so small. I'm just demonstrating, okay? So as a beginner, as a beginner at least, I expect something like this, okay? And then later, you polish Okay, you see that from here to here, it's just perfect. Okay.
Yes.
So there's no way you are going to get an even penetrated bead in this manner. But as you, in fact, if I do second layer, you see that it will be from start to finish. If I'm not doing this to scare you, in fact, I didn't know. I shouldn't have made it beautiful in this manner because you're going to start. Okay. So I'm sorry for that. I didn't know. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it this way. And this isn't the way it should be because you are beginning. I'm not saying this to hide anything, but I believe that at least stitching should be from soft to hard. Okay. Is there any question? Any question? Any question? At least I can have this as 2 mm. Okay. 2 mm. A maximum, it should be between 1 and 2 mm. I have a chop. Check, there's a chop there. Rebecca, get me a chop. There's even one here. And then square. Square or rule. Try square or rule. It shall be well, so don't worry, it shall be well. Oh, it shall be well, it shall be well. Okay, so I can move my line from here. So 1. Are you okay? So at least we can consider this side. Of course, this is no good. This side too is no good. But you can consider this side. So at the end, if I welding this, it should be this straight. And you see the way that I was. Well, if I'm not careful, everything will drop down. Okay. Yeah, if I'm not careful, everything will drop down. Because of the way it is. If I am careful, everything will drop down. If you are not careful, everything will drop down. Okay. But at least, I believe that we can be able to do it. Any question? Of course, I will do another demonstration when there is time to teach you how to weld to obtain the same leg length, and reinforcement from start to finish. For example, if it is a tank weld, it means this side will leak. Okay. So you have to avoid this. Here was my restarting, and the electrode was not fusing well. Okay. As I was welding, some portion got peeled off. That's why the arc had to cut, because I didn't intend to end. Okay. And because I didn't end intentionally. Okay. My ending wasn't planned, so therefore I didn't create the onion hole. If I knew I was going to end, I would have pierced a hole in. A hole which will accommodate this diameter, 4 mm. But because I ended prematurely, I had to struggle. And all welders will struggle to, otherwise you have to grind the bead. Okay. Backwards. Begin from backwards and then continue. So even if it is a test, at least you will consider this side. From here to here. Where's the chop? As correct. And then the rest. So I'll say this is correct. Now my work is done and it's now up to you. Any questions? You are using 4 mm diameter electrode, and then the plate is 12 mm. Any questions? Okay, we are done. Thank you.